Let's dance. I'm Axel Garcia. This is MWG Sports, and Tua Tagovailoa was back in action against the Bengals, the Joe Burrow-less Bengals. So the Dolphins, with their pretty elite defense, should pick up the W against the Bengals. They did, not surprising at all. But what was surprising was how Tua picked up his play in that game, especially in the second half, where he did some impressive things that I would like to talk about. Because 2 weeks ago, everyone was kind of freaking out about Tua Tagovailoa when he played just nonchalant and just mediocre against the Denver Broncos. He's a rookie, so he's going to have these ups and downs, but that game had some flaws in it. And this game had some flaws too, but there's more positives in this game than negatives. So against the Broncos, I said Tua has to do these things to improve, and here's that clip. I want to see him improve on extending plays to pass, not just immediately running, but extending plays to eventually throw. I want to see him throw accurate deep. I haven't really seen that yet, and I want to see him kind of get some more throws into tight spaces while moving in the pocket. So if he's not just a simple 5-yard drop and just throw like a 10-yard slant, I want to see him moving a little bit, navigating some rush, and then throwing an accurate ball. The crazy part is that when I said this statement weeks ago, I did not expect all those three things to happen in the very next game that Tua played. It happened against the Bengals, very small sample size to determine whether or not Tua is like a franchise quarterback. But if you're getting photos like this, and people are already hating on you for no reason like this, then you must be doing something right. So let's just talk about those three plays more, because I just had them as B-roll over my talking clip. So let's go into that right now. So here we are in the third quarter. We're going to have cover zero. Free rusher. Tua evades the blitzer. Beautiful. And throws a dime to Devontae Parker. Here we are still in the third quarter. 2nd and 7. And we're going to have man coverage by the Bengals defense, and Tua's going to first look right. Tua's going to look at the post route by Gesicki, and no one's going to be open. So Tua's going to extend the play, and Myles Gaskin knows scramble drill time, go deep, finds open space, and Tua delivers a nice ball while on the run. Here we have, in the second quarter, we have a cover 3 zone, and this is the deep throw to Jakeem Grant. Jakeem Grant is running a go route, and the safety is just not expecting it. The safety is going to come to the inside route of Devontae Parker, and Tua delivers a beautiful ball, a deep one to Jakeem Grant. And although Jakeem Grant ended up dropping the ball, so that didn't pad Tua's stats, Jakeem Grant's a very peculiar wide receiver. He's like 5'5" to 5'7", depending on who you ask. And I just want to show some plays on Jakeem Grant. Here in the second quarter, we're going to have this nice hip movement at the top of the route. Just look at this, nice cut inside. And Jakeem Grant is kind of the poor man's Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins offense. Tyreek Hill is like 5'10", Jakeem Grant's like, I already said his height. But he could do the end around, and the Dolphins actually literally did the same play, but just reversed it to the other side. So that was pretty cool. They did the same play, and the Bengals still didn't have an answer. So I'm just comparing Jakeem Grant to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill's doing a wheel route after going in motion, and Mahomes, possibly the MVP this year, delivers a nice ball, and here we have Tyreek Hill going up and grabbing it. Jakeem Grant can't do that. So one thing people love to say about Tua is that he hasn't thrown an interception, and that he also has a winning record. But Tua's gotten close to throwing an interception a couple times, and this play I'm going to show you right now is really close to it. Here we are in the first quarter. We're going to see a linebacker drop into coverage. Tua's not going to see that linebacker when Jakeem Grant runs that comeback route. So Tua just throws it to Jakeem Grant, and the ball gets tipped. We're going to see that replay again. The linebacker drops back, and Tua just doesn't see it. That's the thing that comes with experience. Here we are in the first quarter. Tua is going to run, and he doesn't have a lot of acceleration, so he's going to get tripped up, and he gets frustrated at the end, which I love. Here we have an actual RPO where Shaheen is going to be open, because on this run fake, the defensive end is going to condense, and Tua should pull it right here, because Shaheen's going to be wide open, and that could be a touchdown. But it's not going to be. Here we have, in the second quarter, a cover 0. Tua has to read this and get the ball out quick. If not, he's going to have to evade a rusher. He doesn't. No one is running a slant route, and just Tua just kind of unexpectedly throws the ball up in the air. So one thing to know about this Bengals game is that at halftime the score was 6 Dolphins, 7 Bengals. The offense just looked languid in the first half. Tua wasn't even playing bad. It's just simple like little things. Tua was kind of like hampered by the playbook. It wasn't really expanded too much, and Grant dropping a 50-yard pass, that would definitely hurt your offense a tiny bit. So in halftime, Chan Gailey, the 70-year-old, was like, okay, we have to change things up. Halftime adjustments. What do you think, Flores? Flores says, let's go no huddle, and it worked. So let's see in the game against the Chiefs. This is upcoming week. I don't know if the Dolphins are going to win. They're not favored, but if they win, I'm going to be shocked. Let's see if Tua and the Dolphins run no huddle more. Let's see in the first half, because they should, because it worked in the second half, and I'm going to show you some plays now on how it worked. So here we have early third quarter. The Bengals are running a cover 3 zone, and Gesicki is doing a post route to the soft spot in the defense. Tua delivers an accurate ball, and Tua is also going to deliver an accurate ball on this play, which is a couple plays later, 2nd and 9, cover 3 zone by the Bengals. Devontae Parker is going to run right in front of the safety, a soft spot in the coverage because the other cornerback is hooked to Grant running a go route. And here we have the same exact formation that I just showed you, but here we have a miscommunication because no huddle, sometimes Tua is not being fully prepared and just thinking about what's about to happen. So Tua throws it deep when Grant's doing a comeback route. And also, I want to talk about how, yes, the no huddle offense worked in the second half, but the reason that the Dolphins didn't score that much points against the Bengals was because a lot of their drives stalled right in the red zone. And I think part of that is due to that one play I showed you where it was an RPO. But also because Tua just lobbed it up 4 different times in that one game. And if you don't know anything about like stats when it comes to those type of plays, those 50-50 balls in the end zone aren't really 50-50 balls. They aren't successful that often.
What are you doing?
Talking about Tua?
Yeah, Tua's terrible. How bad he is. Justin Herbert was a better pick.
That's not true.
Justin Herbert? Max, you don't understand. Justin Herbert's a top 10 QB in the league right now. You know how crazy that is? Where's Tua? 20. Tua is the 20th ranked QB. Justin Herbert's a 10. 10 spots.
That was my brother, and we're both critical of how Tua's playing. But Tua's had some good games, had some bad games. It's what you expect from a rookie quarterback. Not everyone's going to be as magical as Justin Herbert or Joe Burrow. Some quarterbacks take time, and Tua isn't like, oh my gosh, off the bat, but he's playing conservative so far. He hasn't thrown an interception, which is kind of shocking. He hasn't thrown for that many yards each game. But I'm sure as the playbook opens up for him, he's going to be more comfortable in the pocket and deliver more and more deeper throws and just take those chances like that 50-yard one to Grant. I love to see that because I haven't seen that since his Alabama days until that Grant play. And I was like, okay, I'm relieved Tua can still throw a deep ball on the hip. I was sort of worried about that for a second, but now that worry has gone away. The Miami Dolphins are in the playoff hunt. They are 8-4. Are they going to make the playoffs with Tua at the realm? I think the Dolphins can make the playoffs. They have a really difficult schedule the rest of the way. The Chiefs, the Patriots, the Raiders, and the Bills, all teams that are sort of in the playoff hunt, even though the Patriots and the Raiders are wildcard playoff teams. But that's it for my Tua film analysis. Tua is on the right track. Look out for more no huddle, and hopefully they throw less jump balls in the red zone. Thank you for watching. Make sure you bless them. Peace out.